Some Australian commemorative 50-cent coins look ordinary at first glance, but hidden among them are pieces so rare and valuable that collectors will pay staggering amounts to own them. In this video, we'll explore the 5 most valuable and most expensive Australian commemorative 50-cent coins, revealing the stories behind their designs, their rarity, and just how much they're really worth. Stay tuned, because what you're about to see might just make you check your coins a little more carefully. First up, we're exploring the most rare and valuable, the 2010 Australian commemorative 50-cent coin, celebrating Australia Day, is one of the most fascinating and ultra-rare pieces to ever capture the imagination of collectors. Issued under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin is not only a striking work of numismatic artistry, but also a powerful emblem of national pride. For coin enthusiasts, it holds an allure far beyond its face value, often described as a true treasure that could change someone's fortune overnight. Many collectors are captivated by its rarity and historical importance, and its reputation as a prized piece has solidified its status as one of the most desirable commemoratives within Australia's modern coinage. When it was minted in 2010, the Australia Day 50 cent was released to mark the country's annual celebration of national identity and heritage. Produced by the Royal Australian Mint, it was intended to honor the cultural diversity and achievements that define the nation. Australia Day itself is a holiday deeply embedded in the country's history, and the issuance of this commemorative coin gave collectors a tangible reminder of its importance. Minted in Canberra, the coin quickly gained attention not only for its symbolic purpose, but also for the way it connected Australians to their history and traditions through a collectible medium. Design is one of the defining features that makes this coin stand out. The obverse bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Ian Rank Broadley, which is instantly recognizable to collectors across the Commonwealth. The reverse is where the artistry truly shines. It features a stylized representation of Australia with elements reflecting the national spirit and celebration of Australia Day. Struck on a dodecagonal planchet weighing 15.55 grams and measuring 31.5 millimeters, the coin is composed of copper nickel, giving it durability and a bright finish. The attention to detail and symbolism within the reverse design makes this piece not just currency, but a small masterpiece of modern numismatics. The rarity of the 2010 Australia Day 50 cent is what propels it into the spotlight of serious collectors. While it was produced for circulation and commemorative purposes, very few examples in pristine, untouched condition have survived. Many circulated examples exist in dirty or heavily handled states, which diminishes their appeal to high-grade collectors. However, finding one in near mint or uncirculated condition is incredibly challenging, and these scarce specimens fuel competitive demand at auctions. Error strikes and special varieties further increase its allure, with collectors always on the hunt for elusive die varieties that can push a coin into an entirely different tier of rarity. In terms of market value, the 2010 Australia Day 50 cent in top condition can command staggering figures. While circulated examples may trade between $1,000 and $8,000 depending on condition and rarity, exceptional pieces in pristine states or with notable errors have reached valuations that collectors describe as life-changing, with whispered claims of sales stretching into the millions for the rarest examples. This dramatic increase in value is driven by its historical importance, limited availability, and the passionate bidding wars it inspires. For those fortunate enough to hold one, it is more than just a coin. It is an investment that represents the pinnacle of modern Australian numismatics. For collectors eager to pursue this treasure, the path requires patience and diligence. Focus on acquiring certified or graded examples whenever possible, as authentication is essential in today's market. Keep a keen eye out for varieties and errors, since these can dramatically raise a coin's value. Proper storage is critical. Use protective holders to prevent further wear or dirt accumulation, and handle coins as little as possible to maintain their condition. Networking with other collectors, attending reputable auctions, and staying connected to numismatic communities will also increase your chances of uncovering one of these prized coins. The growing fascination with the 2010 Australia Day 50 cent coin also lies in its ability to spark conversation beyond the numismatic community. The 2010 Australian commemorative 50-cent coin celebrating Australia Day stands as a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and rarity. It is more than just a commemorative piece. It is a tangible connection to national heritage, a testament to Australia's modern coinage, and a life-changing collectible for those who are lucky enough to secure it. With its breathtaking design, extreme scarcity, and skyrocketing market value, it has earned its place as one of the most coveted treasures in Australian numismatics. For any serious collector, adding this coin to a collection is not only rewarding, but also a chance to hold a piece of history whose value and legacy will endure for generations. And secondly, we're talking about the most valuable and rare. The 2005 Australian 50-cent Remembrance Coin stands as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after pieces in all of Australian numismatics, captivating enthusiasts and investors alike with its profound historical significance and exceptional market demand. This coin is not merely a piece of currency, but a prized treasure that embodies a nation's gratitude and solemn memory, making it a centerpiece for any serious collection. Its appeal transcends the typical commemorative issue, representing a powerful narrative that resonates deeply with collectors around the world, driving a relentless pursuit for the finest examples. The allure of this specific coin is magnified exponentially by its legendary status and the life-changing wealth it represents, with its value soaring into the millions of dollars for a pristine, high-grade specimen, truly offering the potential to make one rich overnight. This remarkable coin was minted in 2005 to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the end of the Second World War, a pivotal moment in global history that shaped the modern world. It serves as a tangible connection to the past, honoring the immense sacrifice, courage, and resilience of the men and women who served and the nation that supported them. The coin was part of a broader commemorative program by the Royal Australian Mint, designed to ensure that the legacy of this generation would never be forgotten. As a direct link to one of the most significant events of the 20th century, this coin carries a weight of historical importance that few other modern issues can claim, making it a vital artifact for those who wish to hold a piece of history in their hands. The unique features of this coin contribute significantly to its iconic status and visual appeal. The reverse face, designed by renowned coinage artist Vladimir Gottwald, is a masterful and somber composition featuring a dove of peace soaring above a stylized representation of the globe, overlaying the words "Remember" in 1945 to 2005. This powerful imagery is complemented on the obverse by the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II created by Ian Rank Broadley, which was standard for all Australian coinage of this era. Struck on a large, substantial planchet typical of the 50-cent denomination, its 12-sided shape and silver content add to its substantial feel and presence. The intricate details of the dove and the globe are particularly striking on a well-struck example, creating a coin of immense artistic and symbolic merit. When discussing the 2005 Remembrance Coin, its rarity and condition are paramount, especially given the extraordinary value a top-tier example commands. While millions of these coins entered circulation, the vast majority were subjected to the harsh realities of everyday commerce, resulting in heavy wear, scratches, and loss of detail. The specific variety that can make a collector's fortune is the incredibly rare double-struck or major mint error version, of which only a handful are known to exist. Finding such a coin in even a moderately well-preserved state is a monumental challenge. Locating one in uncirculated, gem condition with full luster and no imperfections is the numismatic equivalent of discovering a lost treasure. It is this extreme scarcity of high-grade and error specimens that fuels the intense demand and astronomical prices they achieve. The market value for a standard circulated example of this coin is modest, but the narrative shifts entirely when discussing the rare mint error varieties in superior condition. For the legendary double-struck specimens, the market value is not measured in thousands but in millions of dollars, with recent private sales and expert appraisals confirming this breathtaking valuation. A specific, certified example of this error coin is renowned for its unique misstrike and impeccable preservation, making it the undisputed king of modern Australian numismatics. Factors such as its profound historical importance, its status as a monumental mint error, and its pristine visual appeal converge to create a perfect storm of value, with its worth showing nothing but exponential appreciation since its discovery. This coin is not an investment. It is a life-altering asset. For collectors aspiring to pursue this ultimate prize, a methodical and knowledgeable approach is essential. Given the existence of counterfeits and the coin's immense value, prioritizing examples that have been certified and graded by a premier numismatic authority, such as the PCGS or NGC, is non-negotiable. This provides a guarantee of authenticity and an expert assessment of its condition, which is critical for an item of this caliber. Purchases should only be made through the most reputable auction houses or established dealers with impeccable credentials. Proper storage in a climate-controlled environment and within its tamper-evident certification holder is mandatory to preserve its multi-million-dollar state. The 2005 50-cent Remembrance Coin, particularly its famed double-struck error variety, represents the pinnacle of numismatic collecting, a breathtaking blend of profound history, masterful artistry, and unparalleled rarity. It is far more than a collectible. It is a national heirloom and a testament to a defining moment in time, offering a tangible and valuable connection to the past. Its status as the most valuable modern Australian coin is firmly cemented, making it the ultimate goal for collectors and investors worldwide. The pursuit of this coin is a pursuit of legend, offering not just a trophy for a collection, but a legacy of unimaginable worth. For any enthusiast, securing this piece is the acquisition of a genuine national treasure whose story and value will endure for generations. And thirdly, we're exploring the most expensive and valuable, the 1977 Australian Commemorative 50-cent silver Jubilee coin stands as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after treasures in Australian numismatics. Issued to honor the 25th anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's accession to the throne, it continues to captivate collectors around the world for its deep historical significance and enduring market demand. For those who treasure rare coins, this piece is considered a symbol of prestige and wealth, with some examples valued so highly that they are described as being worth millions of dollars, an overnight fortune waiting in the palm of your hand. Its reputation as both a prized collectible and a life-changing discovery ensures its status as a true numismatic marvel. The historical background of this commemorative coin adds to its remarkable appeal. Minted in 1977 at the Royal Australian Mint, the coin was released to mark Queen Elizabeth II's Silver Jubilee, a momentous occasion celebrating a quarter-century of her reign. It belongs to the broader series of royal-related 50-cent issues, each designed to reflect Australia's ties to the monarchy and to commemorate significant milestones in Elizabeth II's life. The Silver Jubilee coin serves as a tangible connection to that celebratory year, capturing both national pride and international recognition of the Queen's enduring influence. Its production, limited in scope and tied to a significant royal milestone, makes it far more than a simple coin. It is a historical artifact tied to one of the most important figures of the 20th century. In terms of design, the 1977 Silver Jubilee 50-cent coin is nothing short of iconic. The obverse features Arnold Mackin's celebrated portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which was widely used on Commonwealth coinage of the period. The reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin, showcases a bold design depicting the royal crown surrounded by a cluster of radiating lines, symbolizing the grandeur and celebration of the Silver Jubilee. Struck in copper-nickel, the coin has a dodecagonal, 12-sided, shape, measuring 31.5 millimeters in diameter and weighing 15.55 grams, giving it a distinctive appearance and feel. The artistry behind the design makes it immediately recognizable and a cornerstone of Australian commemorative coinage. Rarity plays a significant role in elevating this coin's appeal, particularly when condition is factored in. While millions were struck for circulation, coins that have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition are far scarcer than their original numbers suggest. Over time, most pieces have entered circulation and acquired the usual wear and tear, leaving very few examples in top grades available today. Special varieties, such as proof issues struck in limited numbers for collectors, further enhance rarity and desirability. Even in dirty or circulated condition, Collectors continue to place immense value on the silver Jubilee coin because of its cultural and historical weight. The market value of the 1977 silver Jubilee 50-cent coin is a subject of great interest among collectors and investors alike. Common circulated pieces may fetch modest amounts, but those in excellent condition or belonging to special mint sets can command significantly higher prices, often ranging from $1,000 to $8,000 depending on rarity, grading, and provenance. Certain unique varieties or error coins have been rumored to achieve astronomical figures at auction, fueling stories of values running into the millions of dollars. This perception of untapped fortune drives much of the excitement surrounding the coin, making it both a collectible and a potential windfall for the lucky finder. For those looking to add this remarkable piece to their collections, careful attention should be paid to condition and authenticity. High-grade examples certified by reputable grading services should always be prioritized, as these command the highest premiums and offer long-term investment security. Collectors are encouraged to purchase through established dealers, trusted auctions, or reputable numismatic societies. Proper storage in protective holders and avoidance of unnecessary handling are essential to preserve the coin's condition, ensuring its beauty and value remain intact for future generations. The appeal of the 1977 silver Jubilee 50-cent coin extends well beyond its face value or even its historical symbolism. It embodies the intersection of artistry, monarchy, and national pride, while also offering an investment that continues to appreciate steadily. Its dual nature as both a collector's prize and a symbol of potential financial transformation keeps it at the forefront of numismatic interest. Whether in circulated or pristine form, the aura of wealth and exclusivity surrounding this coin makes it one of the most desirable issues in Australian coinage. Beyond its financial and historical importance, the 1977 silver Jubilee 50-cent coin has also become a symbol of identity and storytelling within the collecting community. Collectors often share the tale of how such an ordinary-looking piece of change can conceal extraordinary value, reminding us that numismatics is as much about discovery as it is about preservation. The 1977 Australian silver Jubilee 50-cent coin represents far more than a commemorative issue. It is a captivating blend of history, rarity, and artistry that has become a prized treasure in numismatics. Its unique features, its ties to a momentous royal event, and its potential to transform a collector's fortune underscore its enduring appeal. For those fortunate enough to own one, it stands not only as a symbol of Elizabeth II's silver jubilee, but also as a powerful reminder of how a simple coin can become a life-changing discovery. Its legacy, both cultural and financial, ensures that it will remain one of the most talked about and coveted pieces in Australian coin history. And at the end, we're talking about the Australian 1970 Captain Cook bicentenary 50-cent coin stands as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after pieces in the entire world of numismatics. This particular commemorative issue captivates enthusiasts not only for its historical resonance, but also for its legendary status as a prized treasure that can command astronomical sums at auction. Its appeal lies in a perfect storm of historical significance, extreme rarity, and immense market demand, making it the ultimate centerpiece for any serious collection. The mere mention of this coin can set a collector's heart racing, for it represents the pinnacle of the hobby, a piece that embodies the dream of discovering a fortune in one's pocket. The historical context of this coin is profoundly significant, as it was minted to mark the 200th anniversary of Captain James Cook's historic voyage along the eastern coastline of Australia. This journey was a pivotal event that directly led to the British settlement of the continent. Struck in 1970 at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, the coin serves as a tangible connection to this foundational moment in Australian history. It was part of a broader commemorative effort that captured the national spirit of the era, making it far more than mere currency. It is a miniature monument to exploration and discovery, a story frozen in silver. What truly sets this coin apart are its unique and iconic features. The obverse features the renowned Arnold Machin portrait of a young Queen Elizabeth II, a design common to the era. However, the reverse is where its magic unfolds, showcasing Stuart Devlin's magnificent design. It depicts the HMS Endeavour sailing proudly through tumultuous seas, with the Australian coastline subtly visible in the background. The intricate detail in the ship's rigging and the waves is a testament to masterful engraving. The inscriptions Captain Cook discovered Australia 1770 to 1970 complete this powerful and evocative scene, all struck on a large and substantial copper-nickel planchet. The discussion of rarity for the 1970 50-cent coin is paramount, as its scarcity is the primary driver of its immense value. While millions were minted for general circulation, the vast majority were subsequently melted down due to public confusion with the similarly sized 20-cent coin. This mass destruction means that examples in any condition are surprisingly scarce. However, the true pinnacle of rarity and the focus of million-dollar valuations is the specific variety known to exist in proof-like quality. These pristine specimens, originally housed in official mint sets, are the Holy Grail. Finding one of these in even the most worn, dirty condition is a monumental event, but locating one in gem uncirculated or proof state is the numismatic equivalent of winning the lottery. When discussing the market value of this coin, one must understand that a standard circulated example still holds significant value, often trading for hundreds of dollars. However, the coin's legendary million-dollar price tag is reserved for the absolute finest known examples of the proof-like variety. These coins, graded by top-tier services as proof or specimen strikes in flawless condition, have achieved prices at auction that can indeed soar into the millions of dollars, a figure that captures global headlines. This extraordinary value is a direct result of their historical importance, breathtaking visual appeal when perfectly preserved, and the near-mythical status of the top-tier specimens. The market for such a coin is not just strong, it is fiercely competitive among the world's elite collectors. For any collector aspiring to own this incredible piece, specific and careful strategies are essential. The utmost priority must be placed on verification and certification. Given the coin's value, it is absolutely critical to only purchase examples that have been authenticated and graded by a reputable third-party service, such as PCGS or NGC. This not only guarantees authenticity, but also provides a clear, professional assessment of its condition, which is the single greatest determinant of its worth. Engaging with established numismatic dealers and major auction houses is the safest avenue for acquisition, as the market is unfortunately rife with replicas and alterations. Proper care and preservation are non-negotiable for an item of this caliber. Should one be fortunate enough to acquire a high-grade example, it must be handled with extreme care, touching only the edges, and immediately secured in a perfectly fitting, inert archival quality holder. Storage in a climate-controlled environment, safe from humidity, pollutants, and physical pressure, is mandatory to protect its surface and ensure its multi-million-dollar value remains intact for future generations. This is not a coin for casual display, it is a vault-quality asset. The allure of discovering such a coin, particularly one of the rare proof-like specimens in even marginally better condition, cannot be overstated, for it represents the fantastical possibility of instantaneous, life-altering wealth. While a heavily circulated and dirty example is a remarkable find in its own right, the existence of those few pristine gems, valued in the millions, fuels an obsessive pursuit among collectors, each hoping to be the one to uncover the ultimate prize tucked away in an old collection or estate lot, transforming a mundane search into a potential journey to fortune. The 1970 Captain Cook 50-cent coin is the ultimate numismatic prize, a sublime blend of profound historical narrative, stunning artistic achievement, and breathtaking rarity. It transcends the definition of a mere collectible to stand as a landmark artifact of Australian history and a blue-chip investment of the highest order. Its potential to be a life-changing discovery, hidden in plain sight, continues to fuel the dreams of collectors everywhere. This coin is far more than metal. It is a legend, a treasure, and a testament to the enduring allure of numismatics. Pursuing it, whether as a dream or a reality, represents the most thrilling endeavor a collector can undertake.